Come, all of you bold shanty boys, and listen while I relate concerning a young river boss and his untimely fate. Concerning a young river boss, so handsome, true, and brave. It was on the jam at Garry's Rocks where he met a watery grave. It was on a Sunday morning, as you soon will hear. Our logs were piled up mountains high, we could not keep them clear. Our foreman said, "Turn out, brave boys, with hearts devoid of fear. We'll break the jam on Garry's Rocks, to Ellingstown we'll steer." Some of them were willing, while others they were not. To work on jams on Sundays they didn't think they ought, till 6 of our Canadian boys all volunteered to go to break the jam on Garry's Rocks with the foreman, young Munro. They had not rolled off many logs till they heard his young voice say, "I'll warn you, boys, be on your guard, this jam will soon break way." Those words were scarcely spoken till the jam did break and go, and it carried off our Canadian boys and the foreman, young Munro. When the rest of those young shantymen the sad news they did hear, in search of their brave comrades to the river's side did steer. Meanwhile their mangled bodies a-floating down did go, while dead and bleeding at the bank lay that of young Munro. They took him from his watery grave, brushed back his raven hair. There was one fair girl among them whose sad cries filled the air. There was one fair girl among them who came from Saginaw town. Her moans and cries rose to the skies, her true love had been drowned. Fair Clara was a noble girl, the riverman's true friend, who with her widowed mother lived by the river's bend. The wages of our foreman the boss to her did pay. Those shanty boys made up for her a liberal purse that day. They buried him in sorrow's depths, it was on the 1st of May. On a green mound at the river bank there grew a hemlock grey. Inscribed on this grey hemlock by the river's side did grow was the name, the date of this sad fate of our foreman, young Munro. Fair Clara did not long survive, her heart broke with its grief. Only 6 months after that death came to her relief. When at last her time had come then, and she was called to go, her last request was granted, to be laid by young Munro.